Hi Acumen followers, this is Diana Strubler, here with another blog recap. Starting next year, a majority of clinicians will be in one of two tracks in the MACRA program. Either the Merit Incentive-Based Payment System, or MIPS track, which a majority of us will fall into, or the Advanced Alternative Payment Model track, which some of us will fall into. Now, arguably, the Advanced APM track is more favorable. One, you can completely avoid having to do any of the MIPS measures, and you can avoid that potential 4% penalty that those unsuccessful in MIPS will receive. Also, you can receive up to a 5% lump sum bonus payment on your Medicare Part B book of business. To be a qualified participant, you have to be in one of the following APMs, either an ESCO, an MSSP ACO Tracks 2 or 3, a NextGen ACO, an Oncology Model of Care, the two-sided risk arrangement, or a Comprehensive Primary Care Plus APM. Now that's just half the battle. The second portion in be considering a qualified participant in the Advanced APM track is that clinicians will also need to meet one of the following two thresholds. Either 25% of the Medicare payments must come through that Advanced APM, or 20% of the patients must be through an Advanced APM. So you have to meet one of those two thresholds as well. Many clinicians subject to the Quality Payment Program next year will be designated as one of the following four options: a full participant in MIPS, a MIPS APM participant, a partial QP, or a full QP in the Advanced APM track. A full participant in MIPS will be a clinician who is not a part of an ACO or in an Advanced APM, and bills more than $30,000 a year to Medicare and sees 100 or more Medicare patients. This will be the most popular route for a lot of clinicians next year. If you are deemed a full participant in MIPS, you will follow the scoring standards I laid out in my video last week. Starting in 2017, clinicians that are on the MIPS track in the MACRA program will need to submit measures in the ACI category because it'll make up 25% of your MIPS composite score. CMS carried over the measures you'll find in the current MU program, but adjusted the rules to make it easier on clinicians. For starters, they removed the all or nothing component of the program. In today's MU world, you either have to meet all of the measures or you fail the entire thing. To get the full 25%, a clinician must earn the full 100 points available in this category. The ACI category is broken down into three main sections, and each section is allotted a total amount of possible points. The base score is worth 50 points, the performance score is worth up to 90 points, and the bonus point section is worth up to 15 points. Now, if you're good at math, you probably realized the sum of those three categories is worth more than 100 points. Most clinicians today have an EHR that is certified to the ONC 2014 edition. However, starting in 2018, all clinicians must have an EHR certified to the 2015 edition. The MACRA final rule states that in order to participate in the ACI portion of MIPS, clinicians will need to have a 2015 edition certified EHR by 2018. Since clinicians aren't required to have a 2015 edition EHR until 2018, CMS has created a modified list of ACI measures for those using a 2014 edition EHR next year. These measures are the same measures that you are familiar with in today's meaningful use world, but with some slight changes. Starting in 2017, clinicians that are on the MIPS track in the MACRA program will need to submit measures in the quality category because it will make up a whopping 60% of your MIPS composite score. In order to achieve the full 60% in this category, you will need to earn 60 or 70 points. The way you earn points will be through how well you did on the measures that you report. Clinicians will need to choose 6 measures out of the list of 300 that CMS listed in the final rule. Each measure is worth 10 points each. Getting a perfect 10 points in each measure will give you the full 60 points needed to earn the full 60% in quality towards your MIPS composite score. In addition to the 6 measures, CMS will also score you on the all-cause hospital readmission measure if you're in a group with 16 or more clinicians and have a minimum of 200 cases. This measure will be calculated via claims and is also worth up to 10 points. As you probably know by now, MIPS is essentially the combination of 3 programs that exist today: Meaningful Use, PQRS, and the Value-Based Modifier. However, CMS decided to throw in CPIA as another component that will contribute to your total MIPS score. CPIA will make up 15% of your MIPS composite score next year. In order to get the full 15%, you will need to earn 20 or 40 total points in this category depending on your group size. Clinicians in a group of 16 or more will need to earn 40 points. Clinicians in a group of 15 or fewer, or clinicians that are in a rural area or a HISPA, will need to earn 20 points. Now, if you're a clinician in a certified patient-centered medical home, comparable specialty practice, or an APM designated as a medical home model, you will earn full credit in CPIA without having to do a thing. Also, clinicians in certain APMs under the current APM scoring standard, such as MSSP Track 1, will also earn full credit. Clinicians that are a part of any future designated APM under the APM scoring standard will earn at least half credit. As for the activities, CMS provides 92 of them that clinicians can choose from. Each activity is not only assigned a weight, but also a subcategory. The 9 subcategories are similar to the National Quality Strategy domains, in which they align with CMS national priorities and programs. Each performance category is scored separately as a percentage of maximum performance within that category. Each MIPS category is assigned a maximum number of category level performance points. For quality, clinicians can earn up to 60 or 70 points. For advancing care information, clinicians can earn up to 100 points. And for improvement activities, clinicians can earn up to 20 or 40 points. Your category level performance score will be determined by taking the total number of points you earned divided by the total number of points available in that category. All right, now for the fun stuff. Once your MIPS composite performance score is calculated, it will be compared against the threshold that CMS has set for that performance year. If you are below the threshold, you'll receive a penalty. If you are at the threshold, you'll remain neutral. If you are over the threshold, you can earn bonus dollars. During the 2017 transition year, the threshold is set at 3. That means you'll need to earn a MIPS score of 3 or higher to avoid a penalty. Now, this is a very simple goal to meet. Simply submitting one quality measure, one improvement activity, or your base measures under advancing care information will automatically earn you 3 or more points. As you can see from this image, clinicians with the MIPS composite score of less than 3 will receive a penalty in 2019. Clinicians with a score of exactly 3 will remain neutral. Clinicians with a score ranging from 4 to 69 are eligible for a positive payment adjustment. And clinicians with a score of 70 points or higher are eligible for not only a positive adjustment, but also an exceptional performance bonus. MACRA allows for up to $500 million each year in additional positive adjustments for exceptional performance. For more details on MACRA MIPS or how to earn MIPS category points, head over to our blog at acumenmd.com/blog. Also remember to follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter for our MIPS tips each Tuesday. Until then, happy reading and have a happy holidays.